game seriously is a piece of shit. Like, I didn't think I was game, but, you know.
And we welcome you in live here on the EIF Network yet again for another fun-filled, action-packed night of Extreme International Fighting. And we're going to start out with the first of two matches in our doubleheader main event. Oh, well, it kind of worked. But either way, first of two matches is going to feature four superstars competing in an elimination battle royale. Followed by this, we've got our X Division Championship match. And as you guys can see, I'm just trying to eliminate myself. So, sorry about this. But either way, we are featuring Aaron, Frost, Prismatic Nebula, and Brutality in a Fatal 4-Way Superstardom elimination match. Now, this is very laggy, but coming up next after this, we have an X Division title match as well. Ready? Ding, ding, ding. And so we are underway, and in the meantime, while we're seeing four Superstardom characters in the ring, we want to confirm with you our Superstardom Championship main event at our upcoming pay-per-view, EIF's 6th annual Fight the Fate, live October 17th, right here on the EIF Network, the 2K15 finale for Extreme International Fighting. And that Undisputed Superstardom Championship features the champion, Hybrid Maniac, defending against three other challengers: Frost, Beatdown, and Jetstar in an explosive Fatal 4-Way ladder match where 15 feet above the ring, the Undisputed Superstardom Championship will be concealed in a briefcase. And again, that will be the main event for the Undisputed Superstardom Championship at the 6th annual Fight the Fate. In the meantime, make sure you follow us here on the network, and you'll be able to enjoy matches throughout the next coming weeks, as we have, again, this match followed by our X Division title match. Those are our two matches for this week here in Extreme International Fighting. Tripod going on a rampage, and you can see now Brutality and other news surrounding or revolving around Brutality is the Undisputed World Championship. Now, if you're an EIF Network weekly viewer or daily viewer, then you'll know that this past Saturday we had our Bonafide Fights pay-per-view event, which, if you didn't see it, guys, make sure you go back and watch it on the past broadcast or on our YouTube page. It's definitely worth taking a look at. Very good event. But Brutality retained his Undisputed World Championship against the challenger Pepsi Killer. However, last night, Brutality felt that it was right to relinquish the Undisputed World Championship, and in a triple threat for the vacant championship, Deathlock yet again became the Undisputed World Champion of ED for the second time. He has confirmed that he will walk in with the championship at Fight the Fate, and we do not know the amount of competitors that he'll be going against, but we do know that we will see at least a one-on-one, because we have one superstar confirmed in a challenger spot, and that is Hollywood's own Ratluck, scheduled to compete with Deathlock for the World Championship. Now again, that could potentially be the match, a one-on-one. We could also potentially see multiple other competitors be involved and be contested in or thrown in there, and we will reveal those details in later weeks. Meanwhile, in this match, Aaron, who's making a rare appearance, Aaron, who has really struggled in consistency with showing up dating back to July. It's caused him to struggle and sort of fall down his way through the card. We mentioned getting ready to prepare for the end of WWE 2K15. Well, you got to look at it as the beginning of 2K15, where Aaron was the Undisputed World Champion. Since then, it's been an unfortunate drop-off for the Straight Edge Superstar. Speaking of Straight Edge, there's Frost representing CM Punk, former Undisputed Superstar Champion, the only one of these four superstars set in that Undisputed Superstar Championship match. Tripod believes he still deserves a shot at the main event, and he's trying to prove himself in this match, as does Aaron. Signature in hand for Tripod. The only person here is Aaron that doesn't have any weapon whatsoever, no signature or finisher. Tripod and Brutality, the only ones with finishers. Clothesline for Brew, clips Frost. Here's Aaron, he gets kicked right in the temple. Coming up next, again, the main event, the X Division champion, Wicked Jr. defends his title, the last X Division title defense before Fight the Fate, and it is against the #1 contender, James R. Koffel. Orton Luthes connects for Brew in the meantime to Aaron. Brew to the middle rope. Ground grapple reversal. Here's Aaron. No. Brutality missed. Uppercut from Tripod. Everybody attacking Aaron. Aaron does now have a signature, though. And oh, big drop kick from Tripod to Aaron, or from Tripod to Frost, or gosh, from Aaron to Frost. Having a tough time there. Got tongue twisted again. My goodness. Well, it is the end of the year, getting a little more sloppy on the commentary job. But either way, guys, hopefully the wrestling doesn't slouch out a little bit. And we are, again, less than 3 weeks away before the end of EIF on 2K15. We are continuing through on to 2K16. Right hand from Tripod to the face of Frost. He goes in the turnbuckles, comes right out. Brutality with another taunt for 2. Brew with a finisher. Oh, now everybody with finishers, though. All 4 superstars. Closest one to a second is Brutality. He does have a signature as well. Tripod from the middle rope, trying to help his case. It did not work. Aaron is hovering over. Now looks for the DDT on Frost, who gets reversal. RKO to Tripod. The Tripod who knows he's been struggling lately. Well, the struggles are... Oh! Frost stopped it. Frost helped Tripod out. Tripod was going to get pinned. We all know it. But the referee was stopped. Here comes Tripod. Yes, lock. Says no. Does Aaron. Drop kick misses. Tripod the only one without a finisher or signature. He's at 86 though, so he's probably like 1 or 2 moves away. Signature! Signature for Brutality to Tripod! DDT! Wait a minute, here's Aaron. Drop kick. Good way to make a name for yourself here. You get a win over someone like Brutality. Could certainly bode well for you. Although this is a battle royale, we've seen people eliminate him in the past. It looks good on your resume. You're trying to make it to the top here in the IF. Frost just hesitating for Aaron, waiting for the moment. Aaron stops him. Drop kick misses. Enziguri does not. Again, 4-man elimination matchup here. Nothing on the line but moral victories. They can certainly go a ways. Help. Especially, like I said, guys looking to rebound. Mentioned Tripod been having a so-so performance as of late. Frost coming off a loss to beat down, but he steals the finisher of Tripod. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Tripod was able to avoid the RKO. He was not able to avoid his own finisher, though. The RKO nearly was the demise of him, but Tripod has been eliminated. So another loss to him, and RKO to Aaron. And just like that, we could be seeing the 1-2 punch. Aaron has been eliminated. Frost and Brutality. Well, there was a lot of rumors circulating earlier this year about a potential match between these two on Superstardom. Frost and Brew, very close friends outside this league. A lot of people believe that Brutality sort of helped Frost get back to the peak he's at right now. 4 for Brutality and taunts, and 5. Frost trying to avoid Brutality, now getting up. Oh, what a clothesline from Brew. Sliding, almost like a baseball slide modified clothesline. Forearm and no. Frost with a response. Signatures for both. Enziguri misses. Here comes Brew. Dropkick is stopped. Frost with a forearm. Reversed. And it's Brutality's turn, and he's going to get it. Kick to the midsection. DDT. Oh, no. Oh, no. Brutality has a finisher. Brutality with the punt kick. Reversed. Frost with a reversal. And now, Anaconda. Anaconda vice locked in. Anaconda vice locked in for Frost. Bottom 2. He makes Brutality tap out. Frost is one of the 3 challengers for the Superstardom title at Fight the Fate. He's a former Superstardom champion himself, and he is on the road to redemption and reclaiming that championship after a win tonight. Don't forget, guys, don't go away. Coming up next, we have an X Division title match. We're going to be doing entrances for this one. Just going to quickly write the results down of this match.
Hey, bro. Yeah. Thanks for putting me over again. putting me over, you dick. You don't. That's never. You never need it. You keep earning yourself. That's the second.
All right. So again, guys, that's going to bring us to our main event of Fight Zone. We're going to recap the show results for you for the matches you did miss. And guys, if you don't want to miss matches and you want to be a part of Extreme International Fighting, a part of the Twitch experience here, you can join us. Just go to our website at leaguelineup.com/EIFlives for more information about how to join EIF. Also, you can find other information there such as show results, show schedule, superstar bios, and more. Superstar statistics, I should say. But either way, coming up next, we have our X Division Championship main event. And again, number one contender James Arkoffel. He earned this back in September to remember at the beginning of the month. And this is, of course, our last show here at the end of the month for September. So after tonight, we have finished the last full month of WWE 2K15 activity. So again, Wicked Jr. defending his championship tonight. We mentioned number one contender James earned that for the September to Remember pay-per-view. And again, this, as we mentioned, our main event coming up next. James looking to win his first EIF championship. He has yet to hold a title. Wicked Jr. only has this championship along with his prior U.S. title reign, but that came 3 years earlier. So Wicked is hoping that he can continue to hold on to this championship. And whoever wins tonight will defend the championship at Fight the Fate on October the 17th. The following contest is our main event of the evening. This matchup is scheduled for one fall and is for the EIF X Division Championship. Introducing first, on his way to the ring, from Wisconsin, he is the current reigning and defending EIF X Division Champion. This is Wicked Jr. Wicked Jr. getting set again. This big defense coming up. I want to remind everybody, other news coming up here tonight on Fight Zone. The opener, Pepsi defeating Ratlook. Big match for Pepsi. Hostile Exile absolutely dominating DZ. Kravchak returned after a multi-week absence. He defeats both the U.S. champion and the former U.S. champion. Of course, current one is Killer Pack. Former one is Neil in non-title triple threat action. He actually was able to force the U.S. champ to submit. So look for something to maybe be brewing out of that. NBC Master got a big win in a 5-man against new superstar Trippy Thugger. Descendant, Lizman, and Untamed also involved in the loss for that match. And of course, you just saw Frost defeating Brutality along with Aaron and Nebula in a 4-man elimination match. Don't forget, our next show is this Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. EIF's COO Brutality runs Superstardom to kick off the month of October on this Thursday, October the 1st. Well, here's a man who was inspired. He is coming off of a loss at Bonafide Fights to NBC Master, but that's not going to stop him from believing that tonight he can win his first EIF championship. Introducing the challenger on his way to the ring. This is James Arkoffel. And you know, this guy may be a little funny to look at, right? A little humorous, whatever. Well, either way, James has proven himself in Extreme International Fighting. As of late, he's been beating a number of the talent on this roster surrounding the X Division. So this is a true opportunity for James, now one-on-one in the ring with the champion, to prove he is the better man. And again, we mentioned James coming off a loss this past Saturday to NBC Master, so you gotta wonder if Master's gonna keep his eye on this. And we mentioned Master having a win having a win just this past earlier this evening, I should say. So Master's been doing a little bit better lately. He was on a bit of a slide, but he's on a 3-match win streak. But they're 3 very impressive wins. A win over the number 1 contender for the X Division title. Last week, he beat the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. And this past Saturday, he already beat James this past Saturday, but earlier this evening, winning a 5-man Battle Royale match. So again, guys, this is our main event here, Fight Zone episode number 80, the final show and final match for EIF in the month of September, and it is for that EIF X Division Championship. We want to remind you guys, we're going to get set to take this match onto Xbox Live. I apologize, by the way, about all the commentary errors. Maybe I wasn't ready tonight, but either way, we are going to take this onto Xbox Live. We want to remind our viewers this is real online wrestling with real, actual people. This is not an interactive universe in which you sign up to be a fake in-game character. These are actual competitors competitively playing the game over Xbox Live. And so we're going to see those guys, both James Zarkoffel and Wicked Jr., head up here to live. And guys, again, you want to be a part of this, make sure that you check out our website and make sure you follow us while you're here on Twitch. We're looking at about 150 followers, and we didn't even have a full year on 2015. Don't forget, EIF's only been streaming for a few months, but we are the longest lasting Xbox Live online wrestling league known to existence. We've been in business for over 8.5 years. Dating back to SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, back in the year 2012. So, or I'm sorry, I don't know why I said 2012. Back in 2007. I have no idea what I'm talking about tonight. But either way, though, again, we have been running for well over 8.5 years, guys. So we have a pretty good lineage there, and you're more than welcome to be a part of it. And if you can't be a part of it, you don't have an Xbox One, hey, that's all right. You can still be a part of the EIF experience in some capacity by following us here on the network, along with Twitter, using @EIF Network. And we do want to remind you guys yet again, if you missed any past action, if you're new to the network right now, or maybe you've been watching the network, but you're not sure that you necessarily watch it religiously, you're not seeing every single broadcast and not missing one, you missed some here and there, that's okay, guys, because guess what? If you can't see them on the past broadcasts here on the network, we have a YouTube page. We have a number of videos up and already still getting set to upload more. That's EIF Archive on our new YouTube account. Again, that's EIF ARCHIVE, EIF Archive on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, and you can get an opportunity to watch some of the past matchups here in Extreme International Fighting. Wicked Jr., are you set to join the game? All right. And again, this is under the Extreme Distortion created content rules. Therefore, the only way to win is by pinfall. You will not see a submission as you did with a couple of the finishes for the last match. 2 of the 3 eliminations coming via submission, due to that being a Superstardom match featuring in-game characters. Rules do apply, though. Weapons may not be used in this match. Trying to keep it clean. Bonafide Fights was fairly clean as well. Not a whole lot of weaponry, but not to say that it isn't entertaining. Weapons can sometimes help a match. They can also hurt it at times, and when there aren't weapons, it can be good as well. We do want to caution people that sometimes connectivity or technical issues do occur at times in our broadcast. This is one of them, as a network error has just occurred for our X Division champion, Wicked Jr. It's going to result in us remaking the match. Wicked, you want to let us know when your Xbox Live is back up? So in the meantime, guys, while we keep you waiting, again, we want to remind you, when we're not doing pay-per-view events, and by the way, you can pretty much catch every pay-per-view here on the network, and just to give you an idea, you get a ton of content. This past Saturday, if you did miss it, we had 9 matches in total streamed over parts of about 4 hours, so you get a ton of content for the pay-per-views, and you get big-time matches, right? Hyped-up matches. We normally have a hype video as well if you didn't get a chance. I would recommend watching that before you watch any of Bonafide Fights. Very cool video put together by our very own Undisputed Superstar champion and media director, Hybrid Maniac, who does a terrific job as well. He is also a huge influence and basically the creator and I don't know what you want to call it, the whiz of our YouTube channel. He does basically everything there. And of course, Hybrid is not a one-man show. There's a lot of people that are superstars who act as staff members as well. Certainly help us out a lot. Jetstar is now assisting us, but we've had help over the course here in 2K15 as we are getting set to come to an end of 2K15, or at least our tenure on 2K15, thankfully. But again, a number of guys that have helped us along the way. Aaron, Hostile, Brutality, our COO. Again, we mentioned Hybrid Maniac, Rallick and Greedy with Twitter. And probably a couple of other guys that I'm forgetting to mention. I apologize to those few. But it is not a one-man effort here in this league. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of headaches at the office, if you will. But we have guys that are putting up with it. We can't thank them enough. They're going to be riding the ship in with us on WWE 2K16. Which, by the way, guys, does come out Tuesday, October the 27th. Look for us to probably put a broadcast up that day. Might be something small. Not sure what all we'll be doing that day. But we're going to have a ton of content, though, come 2K16 as well, guys. And unlike 2K15, where we kind of started, we started streaming pretty much right around the midway point, about mid-April. So the game had already been out since mid-November. But unlike that game, you're going to see us from basically day one of 2K16 to the hopefully final day and then far beyond that. Incredible success with the network, and we mentioned all the people that help us behind the scenes, but we can't thank the viewers enough as well. You guys, especially those of you that are tuning in just about every single night. And even for, again, just anybody, any new viewer, somebody who shows up once in a blue moon to watch, every viewer goes a long way, every follower goes a long way, and so we appreciate that. And as we mentioned, there are other ways of showing your dedication, such as joining the league. And as I mentioned, if you cannot join the league due to not having an Xbox One or plans on getting 2K16 in the near future, you can always do other things, such as following us here. And we do have a donate button for PayPal if any of you are so kind as willing to do that. So we are going to get set, though. We ask that you hold off on those donations or anything else you might be doing. We're getting set for our main event match. Ding, ding, ding. Main event of Fight Zone number 80. James Arkoffel and the Eif Fz champion, Wicked Jr. for the title. Wicked gets hit with a scoop slam as the challenger comes on the board first. Wicked trying to be responsive quick with a drop kick. It's stopped as it's James' following move via a Russian leg sweep. Wicked with a stomp on the ribs. James sees that. Uppercut caught him up high. Looking for a kick while he was rocked, but James able to regain consciousness. I don't know what the hell that was, but I guess we were looking for some rear view. James is showing quite the aerobic workout here. Maybe a little bit of DDP yoga. And perhaps James may have been looking to catch Wicked Jr. off guard. Certainly something we haven't seen any other superstar try this year, I don't believe, at least in my recent memory. But back and forth they go early on in this match. Wicked looked like he was trying to catch James with a dropkick from an awkward angle. James responds with a crucifix. And again, James has not had a whole lot of opportunities in this league. And, this is an opportunity for him to win his first championship. We mentioned that whomever wins this will have one more defense here in 2K15 at the Fight the Fate pay-per-view. And it has been announced that at the Fight the Fate pay-per-view, we are planning to have 4 championships on the line yet again, as we did at Bonafide Fights. This time, though, instead of the United States title being on the line, it will be the X division. So the U.S. is planning to have a night off, and that means that the U.S. champion will get an early rest, whomever it may be. As of right now, Killer Pac, there's only one defense left for that title. So if Killer Pac can maintain his championship, he'll have a bit of an easy ride into 2K16. Speaking of 2K16, you can find a way to reserve your draft picks. Already 15 superstars have been taken for WWE 2K16 on the Superstardom roster. Remember, guys, Superstardom has made huge waves here in 15. It has for a number of years, but 15 has gained the most momentum. 2K16 does not plan on stopping, so make sure you guys reserve your character today. For more information about how to pick who you receive in the 2K16 draft, as opposed to getting somebody given to you by random, you can see me via a message on Xbox One for more details. Well, right now, James Arkoffel slightly behind Wicked in momentum, but he's able to take the lead with that suplex, and now both superstars with signatures. We mentioned back and forth. It truly is that. James Arkoffel goes for the signature. He's going to get it. Gutbuster connects. And James could be a finisher away from ending Wicked Jr.'s reign as champion. James going to use it in the wake-up taunt. Wicked Jr. up. James got him. I don't think Wicked Jr. is going to reverse, guys. James Brainbuster connects. In quick fashion, does he have him? No. Wicked Jr. gets the shoulder up. Just as quick as we said, quick fashion. James had some false hope there. Wicked allowed him to believe it was true. And now the tables have turned. James may have stunned Wicked a little bit. He now rolls to the outside. Well, James can be a bit of a personality. Wicked showing him a little bit of bravado as well. In the ring is Arkoffel. Wicked not willing to give clean entry. A running DDT connects for the X Division champion. James getting up. Wicked Jr. trying to help his challenger out and away, but only to put him back down. Finisher is in hand for Wicked. Stomp onto the ribs of James. James now getting up to both feet. Wicked with an STO. James struggling to reverse. He uses comeback. Well, he's going to have to hope he can get up, but I think Wicked's going to let it bleed out. James Arkoffel wastes the comeback. And, oh, wait a minute. James with the reversal. Chance to turn the momentum now. Suplex. Wicked got hung up on the top rope, legs first. And now James with the second taunt. What move? All right. My bad. All right, the match continues. Okay, guys, so we were notified that in the production truck, James at one point had used an a banned back signature. So therefore, Wicked is continuing the offense. The match does continue at this point. But James is, from now on, banned from using that back signature here for the duration of this match. Something that could potentially have helped him win. And James is nowhere near a signature again, though, and I don't think that Wicked has any intent of allowing James to get closer to that. However, he'll do it himself. Back suplex connects. James has already used 2 of his 5 allowed taunts. That's not one, it's just cocky. Elbow drop connects. Wicked with a signature and finisher. He switches over to finisher from the ground. You can tell Wicked perhaps sensing some danger from James Arkoffel. He doesn't want to give the challenger any more breathing room. James, backbreaker connects. And James with his third taunt. Drop kick misses. Wicked Jr. James is in pain. Wicked picks up James. Here's the champion, misses. James one move away from a signature. He didn't get it. So close. Wicked's probably a move away, though, from holding 2 finishers. And James with his second ring escape. And Wicked Jr. may have very well had a diving move, so that was pretty smart on James getting out, but he's down to 1 ring escape. James with 2 taunts remaining at 99.7%. You gotta wonder, perhaps James not electing to use another taunt due to the fact that his signature is banned. We're not sure if James has another one. I'm sure he's probably not even sure if it's legal. James in the ring, Wicked not allowing to give clean entry. James was trying to find some space, maybe wedged between the legs of the official. But now with 2 finishers in hand, Wicked Jr. debating on what to do next. I think he does have a top rope finisher. James with a reversal now. He's going to have a signature in hand, 112.3%. Stomp onto Wicked's shoulder. Second stomp is reversed. Drop kick connects for James. And Wicked rolls out now. 1 ring escape for the champion. James Arkoffel still with 2 taunts left, 13% away, or 12.5 from a finisher. James, oh, Wicked was going for the finisher, but James stopped him, and now James has a finisher again. James looking for his first EIF championship, and that is taunt number 4 for James. Trying to kick down Wicked Jr. Finisher from Wicked, gets reversed from the challenger. Finisher from James gets reversed from the champion. And now who's going to do it? James with a finisher. And it is reversed again, but James still has a signature. Wicked now with 3 finishers, though. Locked and loaded is the X Division champion, and he's going up top. But is targeting going to be an issue? It is. The top left, the most dangerous turnbuckle in all of the game. James still unable to get up, though. James still not up. Swanton bomb connects. He was down long enough. Shoulders down, 2, and Wicked Jr. retains the championship. Oh, man. Well, the match, I was thinking that is debatable. So, all right, it's been brought to my attention, guys, that it could be debatable here at the end of this match, although we do try to avoid controversy. It is debatable as to whether James was stalled for more than 4 seconds from Wicked Jr., accounting the stalling rule due to the fact that Wicked picked the top left turnbuckle originally. By the time he had went from up top there to run all the way over and get up top on the top right, would it have exceeded the time? Well, that could be debatable from the audience, but with that, then, Wicked is still going to say it's okay, and so we are not only going to confirm that Wicked has retained the championship, but we're also, due to some discrepancies, going to announce Wicked's X Division Championship match at Fight the Fate. So, at the Fight the Fate pay-per-view on October the 17th, live right back here on the EIF Network, for the final time on 2K15, the X Division Championship will be put on the line. Wicked Jr. will defend against James Arkoffel and the man that beat James at Bonafide Fights, NBC Master, in a triple threat for the X Division Championship. So, again, guys, Wicked Jr. versus James versus Master, triple threat for the X Division title, coming your way at Fight the Fate in just about 2.5 weeks from now. We will be streaming and broadcasting some more coming up next week. Again, guarantee at least 2 matches per week, other than pay-per-view weeks, in which you get even more than that. So, guys, one more time before we head off here, we want to remind you, before next week, to make sure, if you haven't done so already, follow us here on the network. You can follow us using @EIF Network on Twitter as well. For more information, go to our EIF website. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, EIF Archive, EIFARCHIVE, EIF Archive. New YouTube channel. Enjoy some past content. That'll keep you refreshed for another week. But we will be back next week, the first full week of October, for more Extreme International Fighting action right back here on Twitch. Thanks for tuning into the EIF Network. Once again, Wicked retains the championship. Frost wins a 4-man battle royale. And we will see you for more action just like this tonight, next week, right here on Twitch. Good night, everyone.